because we have Mars versus Nairo coming up here. Of course, if you're a Nairo fan, or if you're a Mars fan, or if you're a fan of Smash Ultimate in general, you know how these sets have been typically going in Smash Ultimate, heavy in the favor of Mars. Nairo getting closer and closer. At SmashCon, he almost had a reverse 3-0 on Mars, switching to Palutena. Other thing is, Mars had a really good set against Nairo earlier. Already beat him once this tournament, so he's going to try to repeat that. Thing is that Mars barely squeaked by Dark Wizzy, so he's already on his 7th life or whatever if he's a cat. You know what I'm saying? Like he's already spent a lot of lives.
That's one way to say it.
He's already spent a lot of lives, so he's going to have to go against Nairo. Nairo's playing very confidently with the secondaries today. Like you said, he went Robin earlier today against
Leon.
Leon.
I know everybody loved that in the crowd.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was saying, man, Jewel's inspiration out here. He had a crazy run this tournament.
Jewel rules for sure. Yeah, I'm a big fan, but that's a Robin player, by the way, from Tri-State area. He's actually PR'd in Tri-State, which is ridiculous as a solo Robin. But Nairo, it's going to be Palu versus ZSS. I like it. Game 1, neither one of these players is going to try anything tricky, especially not Mars. I mean, he's had the edge long time in the set, mostly because of Zero Suit Samus, so.
Yeah, this is pretty scary here. I mean, both these players, when it comes to playing against each other, I believe the only time that Nairo has honestly taken the set over Mars has been in Collision of 2019 during the top 8 Grand Finals, so it's pretty tough here. Nonetheless, still Mars has the number on Nairo. He did get the Grand Finals reset. Although he didn't take it completely, you know, Nairo's getting a little closer. I feel like the momentum has been on Nairo's side when it comes to this bracket, especially within this top 8. But Super Smash Con, when these two had a fight against each other, we saw the ZSS Ditto at first. Then we saw the Palu switch. And after that, Nairo was like, I'm never going to go to the ZSS Ditto against Mars ever again. It's only situational. I know that's exactly what he told me. And he learned his lesson at Super Smash Con. And that's why you see him go Palutena right in this game 1 here.
Yeah, it's definitely the right pick. Battlefield's such a strong stage for both these players. Nairo starting off strong with some nairs. That's the thing, though. When you play against a Palu, you got, ooh, what a grab from Mars. Just catching him in his movement. That was super nice. But as I was saying, you play against... God, these guys, they're not even giving us a second to break it down. They're just swinging at each other 100%. Down arrow to shield, been a great tool for Nairo all day.
Yeah, he's been doing it a lot, and honestly, it's also a way for him to not only mix it up on his opponent's shield, but also to gain some space and to regain center stage. You go the dash attack, the roll back into the stage. You see him trying to contest him, gets that nair, calling out Mars, jumping right in front of him.
Ooh, oh my God,
the
Nairo.
Spacing, the backer coming through, sneaking his way, and taking out Mars' first stock so far of the set.
Traditionally in sets, Nairo is one of the few people who can really contest Mars off stage, partially because he plays Zero Suit himself. He knows the only, hold on, almost tying it up. Living. Yeah, that was good DI. Like we said, Vicky, we called it out a couple times. So Nairo plays this character ZSS still a little bit on the side, so he definitely knows what he's doing against her and as her. So he knows what Mars is looking for, but he's got to catch him in it.
His Nair attempt right here on Nairo's shield. I like how Nairo honestly shuts down these Nair attempts though with the Nair. We go another setup into dash attack. Mars been playing by the ledge basically this entire time. Oh, wow, he really tried to... Oh, he got punished so hard for that, though. It was not worth going off stage to try to go for that attempt on the counter.
It's the thing, when you go off stage, you have to make it count against other top players because you forfeit your full advantage and totally give it to them.
Also, great awareness from Mars, actually, trying to call out Nairo's attempt on getting a grab by the ledge like that. You know that Nairo wanted that down throw to back here. Ooh, using auto reticle right in front of Mars, though.
Here we go, Mars trying to fight his way back into the action. There, nice. Dude, Nairo's back airs have been super on point throughout this whole game 1. Looking for a counter, though. Like I said, he's not afraid to contest Zero Suit off stage, which you can't say for a lot of top players. It's just really hard to do. She has many tools, but Nairo, again, fearless in those situations.
Nairo's back airs have been phenomenal so far by the ledge here, and to teleport back onto the stage. Does not want to try to contest Mars on these platforms either. Not allowing Mars to get any extra credit here, seeing as now he has to be the one to make it back. Does get 2-framed by that down tilt. Another Zair coming through. Oh, I love that, though. Mars saying, hey, you're not going to try to nair me this time around.
Mars
Look how fast he racks up damage.
I know, he's ridiculous. That's going to be, oh no, he whiffs the up B. Okay, I think he kind of caught himself in his own actions there. I think he was looking for a nair at first, realized it wouldn't reach, and then he wasn't sure what to do. But Mars still in a good spot here, trapping Nairo at the ledge. Never mind. Never mind, Nairo, I'm sorry. Here we go, up B. Not quite enough for Mars. Again, the perfect DI from Nairo, and a great recovery, too. Not going for the ledge, just a little above it.
Oh, tries to call out the jump right there with the up smash. We saw that with his set versus Dark Wizzy. He does fall out of that nair. We are still living here. That up smash not really being able to do it much for Mars.
Yeah, monstrous second stock from Nairo. Going to be living to over 150%, which is very important against ZSS. She's a character that if you do the wrong option, she catches you in the wrong spot, she can steal your stocks very early. But Nairo, very ready for her. And now we have a last stock situation, Vicky.
There you go. You saw him try to go for that back air again, but Mars, recognizing that, uses the flip kick to get back onto the stage. Of course, one of those players that with ZSS, he uses that flip kick as a movement option more than anything as well. Regain stage control.
Nairo command here. Yeah, it's a great use of the Zaire defensively. Now we see Mars pushing Nairo across the stage. Doing a great job, but that is going to get punished and into a back air. Very well done by Nairo. That was sick. Forward air, straight into the back air. Very well played. Like we said, Nairo's aggression really working out in this matchup, actually, especially off stage, because he's not afraid of ZSS. He's ready to go out there, scoop, and steal early stocks from Mars, or at least make it very hard and uncomfortable for Mars to try to recover.
Yeah, it looked pretty awkward too. I mean, that back air so close to the blast one like that, especially on a character like 02 Samus. She's not heavy whatsoever, honestly. She has to be lighter than Rosalina, so you gotta watch out for stuff like that.
That's the thing, is that she's so, like, evasive is her thing. You know what I mean? She's, like, skinny. She's hard to hit, like, flips around everywhere. She has great movement. But Nairo's ready. He knows the option. He's a quick thinker, and he can react very well. So we get into game 2 back on Battlefield. Mars going to try to change up the game plan and not the floor plan.
Saying to himself that it was him, not the stage right here.
Yeah, it's not you, it's me. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
I respect it.
Mars, humble guy. Here we go, though. Nairo not humble at all with these combos, looking to carry him off the top, but no, finds a Nair on the other side of Mars anyway.
Honestly, Nairo's just doing a really good job at not only calling, oh no, that's definitely going to be a stopper in terms of just mindset and momentum here for Mars. It's pretty tough, but you know what? We've seen him come back from worse, honestly.
Yep, and he's swinging. He hasn't got hit yet, so he's making the stock count. He knows how important it is, but he does whip that up B, only taking 3% from the up air, though. Falling out, Mars still fighting back. I like it, because he definitely was very upset about, rightfully so upset about that, but he is not letting it affect his gameplay whatsoever.
I mean, here we go. You know, you have Nairo here at 100%. It's not necessarily 2 down here, but here you go. Also, Nairo with these back airs, these up air chains as well, using the platforms to his ability to extend on that.
Back air's just coming in.
He's spacing on it though too. Like, he's not just throwing out back air. He's empty hopping into the back air and waiting for Mars to see before he overcommits to it. Lands right on top of that up smash though. Great stuff from Mars, actually waiting below just to see where that teleport was going to take Nairo.
Nairo's doing a great job capitalizing off that very early SD from Mars, but that is going to tie it up. Mars only down, it was a full stock at first, now he's only down 90%. That was really well played for the situation that he's in. Let's see what he does on Nairo's fresh stock now.
The auto reticle stopping Mars short here. Would also stop Mars if he decides to try to contest Nairo with Zairs.
Yeah, Nairo, he hadn't been going to a lot of zoning tools a lot, but he realized Mars started getting some momentum, so he wanted to just kind of stop him in his action and stop him in his tracks a little bit and stop the momentum from skyrocketing out of control.
A pretty hard read right there, maybe trying to predict that Mars is going to go for a jump, but he's pretty close to the blast zone. See that air dodge coming from Nairo, fast falling through the platform there. Well, if he goes the opposite way, he's like, all right, man, you're behind me. I'm going to go for this Nair. I know it hits behind me too. That down tilt by the ledge into fair. Look at the patience. You see how he just empty hops back onto the stage.
Mars swinging back in there. Very good job. Nairo's looking for some sort of scary cat defensive option, but couldn't find it. The back throw, oh, that was definitely a DI mix-up for sure. That was a good try by Nairo getting the KO, but the fair is going to beat out the flip off the down B flip from the ledge from Mars. I'm telling you, the ledge trapping and the offstage play against ZSS, so hard to pull off, so hard to do. Nairo not afraid, not shrugging away from it at all.
Not at all, but Mars honestly not down at all too, because you see the momentum right now. You see how he's controlling the spacing here, keeping Nairo by the ledge. Ooh. Oh, but the parry, not going to get much off of it. Nonetheless, still manages to get the Nair and the drag down up air, keeping now Mars on the ledge.
And another up air, looking to rack up more and more damage on the ZSS. Nairo fading away, respecting Mars off stage, of course, because if another player is just as aggressive off stage, it is Mars. He learned from Nairo, you know what I mean? They studied a lot. He studied Nairo a ton. He's like a sensei in Smash 4. And now we're seeing, you know, Nairo trying to stay ahead in this game too.
The respect right here. Oh, I love it. The empty hop into dash up smash right there. Catch Nairo a little off guard. And basically even game despite that SD that we see from Mars.
You know, Mars has to find his way up these platforms. Nairo's been so good with his up airs and keeping the pressure on from below and cutting off Mars in the air. But here we go. It's Mars' turn to talk.
Oh, patience. The dash grab right there, sending Mars off stage. Gets that backer. The patience, though. Mars manages to get back.
Good job by Nairo. He was tracing the movement there, just couldn't find it. Here comes a grab for a back air. Mars flipping out of there, but he's still high above Nairo. He's going to get a grab, a rinse and repeat here.
Oh, trying to predict a jump there from Mars. Mars not giving it to him, though. Still managing to bring this back at the same time. And, wow, using the platform cancel to retaliate immediately with a fair.
Yeah, I like how he got aggressive with that teleport cancel, and now with Mars, going to have to recover here. He's going to go low, respecting Nairo, but now he's trapped at the ledge.
He has an empty hop, forcing Mars to hold shield as he threw out an option beforehand. Explosive Flame not going to do it. Oh my god! Oh, that's terrifying! Like, oh my god.
That was a 40. That was a 40-yard dash. They were just running after each other, looking like the Olympics or something. But here we go. Nairo looking for a forward air. Mars, a lot of hits will do it right here. Maybe a forward tilt, something like that.
Oh my! That does not get the ground, and the backer coming through, knowing that he was going to go for the flip kick.
The flips were getting punished a lot from Nairo, using the back air very well. Using the shield very well, specifically of the back air, because Mars, he's swinging a lot in the air, but you can't beat that back air.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
invincible.
you can do
You
about
literally
it.
can't. And the way that Nairo has been spacing it, too, has been fantastic. He's not just mindlessly throwing it out. You see him sometimes, he heads towards Mars off stage, he jumps towards him, jumps back to the stage if he sees that Mars isn't in the area that he wants him to be before trying to throw out the move at first. The siren's going out through the stadium right now, too.
So a couple things to note here. Mars has made a 3-0 comeback already today with a Zero-Suit Samus against Darkwizzy. Another thing, he threw away his first stock and almost won that game 2. Had he won that game 2, this place would have erupted. He would be up not only one, he would have tied it up 1-1, but in terms of momentum, through the roof in Mars's favor for sure. Okay, zoning each other out a little bit. I like that, because they'll zone each other out for like 2 exchanges, and they're like, all right, come on, man, let's fight. Like, I've had enough of this. You know, we don't play this way.
Yeah, and honestly, it's interesting to see how close this game has been. For not really close in terms of just the game, but how Nairo's been getting so consistent with these up air chains, using Battlefield. Again, Mars is okay with going back to the stage. Again, he's not saying it's not the stage. It's honestly me at this point. But, you know, it's Super Smash now when these two met. It was last game, last stock situation, despite Nairo going ZSS in the Ditto at the beginning. He knew that he could have done it with Palu, and that's what you're seeing right here.
Yeah, I love that first stock from Nairo, just shutting down any momentum that Mars might have thought he had coming around, like maybe stealing back that game 2. Nairo.
Mars like, how many times are you going to do it? How many times do I have to hit you for this?
Come on, man. I've seen this one 1,000,000 times. Here we go, zoning out with the side beat. Going to be caught with a fair. Nairo doing a great job applying the pressure in the corner. Look at this, the movement from Nairo. He's moving, he's playing. I haven't seen Nairo play this confidently in a little while, I gotta say. I love seeing it, but Mars with the conversion, the up smash, not gonna KO quite yet. We've seen that up smash come close to KOing a couple times. That's just another instance of it not bouncing Mars's way.
Yep, catching him with the up smash. We've been seeing that a lot from Mars. Doing a pretty good job at catching his opponents, especially when they're jumping into him.
Going with the up smash is going to keep Nairo on the platforms. Mars pushing around a lot, but parry to get it. Oh, another one? Oh, another?
Not going to be able to get another punish off of that, though.
Oh, I thought you were going to say not going to get a third one. Come on, Nairo. Just parry again. It's not that hard. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, obviously, man.
Easy.
Parry again.
Easy stuff. Here you go.
Let him get more extra damage right here.
I like how Nairo teleported there, too. Pulled the trigger on it. It was definitely a surprise teleport. It is punishable when she lands on the ground like that, but no one was ready for it. Back throw, though. Nairo again. Mars off stage. Good job baiting Nairo out off stage and then avoiding him.
Oh, great air dodge there. Avoiding that explosive flame. Uses that Zair and predicting. I don't think he tried to do it in that direction, to be honest, but Nairo is looking very great right here in this potential last game here. Really scary. Trying to land with the Nair.
Yep, here we go. More pressure on the shield. Nair to Nair. I mean, this is battle of the Nairs, basically. Like, Nair is just their neutral tool. It does so much for them. Leads to KOs. Like, we've seen it happen a lot. We said a dogfight between these two characters, jumping air to air and swinging at each other. And Nairo coming up ahead so far. And Mars trying to get something started with a parry into an up B. He's got to make a comeback in this game, Vicky.
And just as you were talking about, Hazmat, that backer sneaking through. Is it even game? Is Mars going to let Nairo get a 3-0 on him? Absolutely not. You see that flip kick coming through to get back onto the ledge.
Or if he is, he's not going to make it easy for him, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. I mean, here you go, man. But Nairo's making it pretty hard at the same time. Keeping him off stage. No.
Yeah, he caught him in his jump right there. And Mars unable to make it back. He thought maybe the side B would connect there, but it did not. Either way, Nairo, that final stock actually really just shows you, what can happen in terms of like when Nairo is playing confidently off stage and he knows what your character is going to do. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. It's Nairo. He's feeling good about that, but not the best because he knows that Mars didn't play his best there. Threw away 2 stocks. So I think all things considered, Nairo's going to be... Sorry, we got... Anyway,
That was so good. I'll keep it.
yeah, we'll definitely have that